Hello everyone. I wasn't intending to make a video today. That's why you're not seeing my face, because I'm not fixed up very well. I've actually been in the house for several days now trying to recover from a fall I took on the ice, and just haven't, done my hair and stuff like that. I'm having a pipe and a cup of chai tea on the porch. That is from my daughter that lives in Kentucky. Just got married and she's a sweetheart. All my girls are. But anyway, try to get this in focus. I hope the wind isn't too bad for this. I thought you might enjoy my view while I talk to you for just a quick minute, and then we're gonna have I'm gonna show you a recipe. So my daughter that cooks for us at the school, she has a part-time job in the wintertime in town, and when the school's not going on, and she picked up a bug. It's just a cough, and she felt kind of feverish, so she didn't go into work today. And so I decided I was going to fix her some soup. This is my go-to recipe for when my kids were sick, all the years of raising kids. Most of you know I had 7 kids, and they were close in age, and you know what happens, one gets sick and they all get sick, and usually they take turns and it makes its rounds 2 or 3 times. So anyway, this was one of our favorite recipes for when they got sick, and I started to make it, and I thought, I should just record this and then share it with everybody. But I was not set up, I was not prepared, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to give it a shot. And we'll see how it turns out, and I apologize in advance. I didn't remember to turn my phone into this mode, the landscape mode. So the whole rest of this video is done in portrait mode. And I didn't clean my kitchen beforehand, so it is what it is. We've been relatively healthy, but it is flu season. Look at that view. Look how pretty. There's a horse down there. It is flu season. Lots of stuff that's going around. Of course, when you work a public job, you pick up so many germs. And even if you don't get the flu, you still, you pick up a lot of bugs and stuff. So anyway, this soup is one of our favorites, my kids' favorites growing up, and we made it different about every time we made it. So I'm just gonna make it and let you have that recipe. You can change it up. I'd love to hear how you make your soup, what you do for flu season, and maybe you're not sick or whatever and you just want to make some soup. It's pretty good. We like it, and you can hang your head over the bowl and let that steam come up and fill your sinuses, and it just makes you feel a lot better. So anyway, just a little comfort video from Mama today. I hope that everybody is staying healthy. We barely have any snow, as you can see, just patches, and it's actually supposed to get to 65 degrees next week. I mean, I like it, but I also like wintertime, so we make the best of it. I appreciate everybody's well wishes for me to get better. Dwayne had told everyone that I had fallen on the ice. I just messed up my shoulder a little bit. Nothing's broke and I'm okay, but it's gonna take a few days, a couple weeks. My chiropractor said a couple weeks to recover. So I'm trying not to get out and split any wood or do any work. It's very difficult for me because I'm not a sitter. I like to stay busy. I gotta practice what I preach, huh? Give myself grace and have the grit to get through it. Anyway, I hope that everybody has a very good day, and go have a pipe or something on the porch if you can. I'm enjoying mine, and I love you guys, and I'm so thankful for all of you. Enjoy this recipe and have a fantastic day. Okay, so you're going to put your chicken, you can either shred it or you can cut it up, dice it up, whatever you want. Now, I did use canned chicken here, but you can use your raw chicken, breasts, thighs, rotisserie. My sister uses a rotisserie chicken, and it's delicious too. You can just, on pretty high heat, you want to put your chicken in your skillet. Normally I would put coconut oil and butter, but this morning I got lucky because I fried some bacon in this skillet, and then I just left the grease from the bacon and let it harden, and I was going to clean it out later. And then my daughter got sick, and then I just put the chicken in that. Well, I turned the skillet on and got it hot and melted that bacon grease and dumped the chicken in. So you can see there's hardly any left. So all that yummy bacon flavor is in this chicken now, which is going to make the soup extra, extra good. All right, I'm going to scoop this out and put it into a bowl, and then we're going to cook the onions in this. So be right back. All right, in that same pan that I was using to cook the chicken, I put a little bit of coconut oil, and now I'm going to add a little bit of butter, and we're going to saute some onions and garlic in this. Don't want a lot of onions, just because we don't prefer a lot, but you use what you want. And we're just gonna saute that up until they're nice and like translucent, I think is what they call it. Yeah. Okay, and while the onions are sauteing over there, this is magic in a jar. This is our favorite kind of bouillon to use. So I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon of this per cup of water. So I'm gonna put about 4 teaspoons of this into this water. Now, I will say, normally the way I would do this is I would put my raw chicken in here, bring it to a boil, cook the chicken probably halfway, so it's still very pink. Then I would take the chicken out and chop it up and put it in the skillet and cook it from there. So then you have actual chicken broth. But I didn't have any raw chicken on hand. That's why I used the canned chicken. And of course, if you're using a rotisserie chicken, you won't want to do that. It's just for if you're doing raw chicken. You can cook it in here part way and then take it out and put it in there and finish cooking it. So now I am going to put this in. No judgment. It just, I know this stuff is not good for you, and I know that you can make your own. But I don't have any on hand, and I'm trying to get the soup made, and it is what it is. So I'm putting a can of this in here. I'll be right back. Onions are almost done, so added my garlic, and just going to mix that up. And I do not cook it very long. The garlic just doesn't need very much. So we're gonna let that sit and simmer a little bit. And over here, I think that I need to add a little more water to this, to this broth. I said I used about 4 cups, but I'm gonna add maybe 2 or 3 more cups because I don't think that's gonna be enough. Okay, over here, I bought baby Dutch yellow potatoes because they looked really good. So I am chopping those up, and we're going to put them in the broth. Okay, I'm turning the heat off on the onions and garlic. I don't know if you can see. This is how done we like ours. Okay, I don't like to overdo it, but I like it a little bit browned. Like that. So we're going to add that to the broth after we cook the potatoes. So we're gonna put the potatoes in. Probably about 2 cups of potatoes, I guess. And we're going to bring that to a boil. When the potatoes are just about done, we will add our chicken and our onions. And if you're going to put in carrots or anything like that, you can add that. We just don't prefer it that way. We just like chicken and potatoes. And sometimes you can do noodles instead. The good thing is like spaghetti noodles, the flatter ones, fettuccine, is that what they're called? You can break them into, you know, 1-inch strips or something and put those in, or rice, chicken and rice. Anyway, this is just starting to boil a little bit. So those potatoes will cook and have that chicken broth flavor in them. And see you when that's about done. Alrighty. These potatoes have been cooking, boiling, and they are about done. So, like again, if you wanted carrots or whatever, anything in there, go ahead and add it. Make it your own, whatever your family likes. I put the chicken in a bowl and put the onions and garlic that I had sauteed on top. So that's all right there. This is so easy, you guys. And then I'm just going to put this in my soup. Now I am going to scrape all that out. I only have one hand here, remember? So I am going to scrape all that out. I'm also going to get all this butter that I cooked the onions and stuff in. I am going to scrape that into here because yum. So I'll scrape that in and then we'll see how it looks. Okay. I did forget to mention that when I put that chicken in the skillet, I seasoned it with Italian seasoning that I bought locally at a farmer's market. So you can put whatever you like on it. Oh, look at all that. So that just looks super good. And that's all we need. So we like our soup like this, a little runny, thin, I should say. We like it thin. If it were chicken and dumplings, I would make it thick. So it's totally whatever you want. To thicken it up, you could put some more of that creamy chicken soup in, or you can do the whole flour, like a gravy, like a roux. I guess they call it a roux. You can do that to thicken it up if you want. In chicken and dumplings, I put milk and cream in it. Maybe I'll do that recipe sometime. Anyway, this is the soup, and let me get the spoon so you can see. So this is it, and it's delicious, it's easy, it will make her feel tons better, and I'm gonna have some too with maybe a piece of bread and butter, because everything's better with butter. Lots of butter. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry that it was so unprofessional. Just last minute decision to film it, and I just didn't have everything set up. I'm gonna learn to use my GoPro so that we can do some more videos. So I hope y'all have a great day, and if you make this soup or you make it a little differently, let me know what you put in yours. Everybody likes to make theirs differently. Let everybody in the comment section know what you put in yours, how you fix it. That's great if you do it a little differently. And you know, the thing about this is you can make it however your family desires it. So enjoy and have a great day, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.